I just don't want to catch up to them too quickly, so I've got nowhere to go. It's all single file through this part. There we go. Right. I'm going to try and stick my nose in potentially. Oh, he's going to try and do the same. Oh, that one puckered my butthole a bit. What's going on, guys? My name is Matilio and welcome back to Assetto Corsa Competizione. And in today's video I'm going to be checking out the newly released 6th build of the game. Now, apologies that this video didn't come out yesterday when the build was basically announced. I've got Twitter set to update me on Assetto Corsa tweets, and it didn't give me a bloody reminder until about an hour ago. So yeah, thanks Twitter, thanks a lot. So, moving on though. And this build, the 6th build, has taken a little bit longer than anticipated. It was due out around about mid-February, I think, and they've said it was the most challenging part of the build map that we've got here, the roadmap. Reasons why, I'm not too sure. They haven't gone into any specifics, whether it was just there was a lot of bug fixes, or build 5 brought up a lot of bugs and they had to go and change things, or so on and so forth. I'm not too sure what the issues were. I mean, if you look at what we've seen, what we've been released, you know, big parts of the actual game, you know, we've had VR support in build 2, which can be difficult at times. I'm not quite sure the whole ins and outs and how tough it is, but I assume it is because there's not many games that do bring it out. Let's see, multiplayer in build 3, endurance races, and so on and so forth. So in terms of what we've got, there wasn't a whole lot there, so I can only assume that build 5 threw up a lot of bugs and problems that had to be rectified before they could bring us build number 6. But it's finally here, and as you can see, we have the new circuit is Monza. Basically, we've been waiting for this for a little while. The new car is the Nissan GT-R Nismo. We've got the 2015 and the 2018 spec of this car, and I'm going to be driving the 2018 model in a moment. Now, it was originally, I think, going to be the NSX. No, the NSX was due to come in build 5. So the NSX, and I think possibly some more, will be coming in the full-blown release of the game, whenever that is. Whether the actual planned release date for it was Q1 2019, basically the full-blown release. Whether that gets put back because of this delay for build number 6, I'm not too sure, but there we go. They've also added special events and some more system fine-tuning, or I imagine a lot of system fine-tuning because of the delay. So yeah, it's going to be a fun one. Let's just see what we're looking at, basically. So as usual, we're going to do just a quick race. I've got most of it set up already. I'm going to make some changes, however, to it. So yeah, Monza circuit. Now I'm just going to show you this here. You've got this one, the GT Sport Motor Team RJN. That is the 2018 spec of the car, and I believe this one is the 2015 spec. Fairly certain it is because of the front end. This looks like the newer front end, and there are basically you've got a 24-hour endurance version and basically the 6 or 3-hour endurance version of this car. So yeah, now we're going to go with Alex Buckham because he is a let's just get that back to the way we want it. We're going to go with this guy because he's British and I am too. So yeah, I'm going to get this all set up, get everything dialed in, because another thing, another real annoying thing is the fact that when I got the update, it basically said you have to agree to, you know, certain terms and conditions and so on and so forth, which is a classic point when it's decided that it wants to erase all of the settings that you've dialed in. So I imagine my steering wheel settings were all over the place. I imagine that anything else is all over the place. So I'm going to have to get this all set up and ready to go again. So yeah, and like I said, we're going to be going to Monza. Should be about 5 laps. 10 minutes should roughly equate to maybe 5 laps or so. And the real record is a 1:47.8. So let's see how close we can get to that. Probably not close at all, considering all my settings are gone. But we'll see what we can do. So I'm going to get this all set up, and I will see you down on track in a moment. Okay then, guys, so here we are, and we are starting all the way down in 25th, so we've got a lot of work to do. Normally we're told we need to get to the top 10, so yeah, there we go. It's going to be a lot of fun. Well, I'd say a lot of fun, but it's basically, when I got this update, it had me agree to terms and conditions again, which normally means it's reset everything, and it bloody has. I'm fairly certain that my wheel settings are all skew with, basically. So this is going to be a challenge because I'm not running with any setups. I'm just running default and with no wheel settings either. I imagine it's going to be quite difficult to get this thing around the course, but we'll see what we can do. Like I said, we're already having a bit of fun here. We're just seeing what the general update and what the car's like as well. So yes, I'm going to get this all set to go. I'm not doing the full formation lap. It would be nice, however, if they would simulate a formation lap for you. So your tyres, I mean, look at how cold them tyres are. I mean, we're heading down into one of the more tricky first corners in motorsport. The first chicane at Monza. It's pretty much a 100-degree corner, or 90 to 100-degree corner, into another one. And with cold tyres and brakes, yeah, it's coming off of one of the fastest corners in motorsport, Parabolica, down into one of the slowest. With cold tyres and cold brakes. It's going to be a challenge, to say the least. Oh, we got a good drop there. Not really many places to go, though. We'll try and get up the inside. That was just way too easy. Oh, come on, turn. We made up a bunch of places. Going through Curva Grande side by side with what I think is a Mercedes. He's definitely going to have the line. Oh, that was a... Got an Audi trying to get up the inside as well. I'm going to show him onto the dirty part of the track. I'm still giving him room, but... Is he still trying to bloody force the issue? Christ almighty. I'll give him this. This AI's got some balls on him. Round the outside of the second Lesmo is not easy at all. Bloody hell. Right then, let's get him back. Completely missed the braking zone. Try right brake this guy. We've made up 10 positions just purely because no one decided to cover the inside towards the first corner. Right then, so let's see what kind of lap time we can get now we don't have anyone around us. Or it's not basically turned into a procession through the first corner. This BMW got us down into the second chicane. On the first lap, I'm going to see if I can return the favour this time around. And we're through. Yeah, this thing feels really unhappy through that first and second Lesmos. Understeer on exit and oversteer on understeer on entry and oversteer on exit. Again, I can only assume that's down to my wheel settings. Right then. So we're on coming up for about the halfway point now. And I'm sort of finding my feet with the car, where I can push it, where I can't. Uh, 153. We can definitely go faster than that. I've got to drive 4 clean laps to get my medals as well. Yeah, this thing isn't good off the line. It just seemed to sputter and struggle through first gear. Yeah, the Lesmos are not a corner that I really want to be overtaken pretty much single file, especially the second one here. Yeah, it just feels really uncomfortable through the Lesmos. Like it could snap away at any time. Oh, I seem to have the measure of the AI through the Ascari chicane. Yeah, a marginally better run through there. What doesn't help, however, is the fact that this thing is basically shaped like a brick. Oh my god, that Audi is really coming. I have to go defensive, I think, and I'm going to try. Oh, be the last of the late breakers. Boom. Right then, so we've got a Lamborghini up ahead, that's next on our hit list. That wasn't graceful. Oh yeah, very understeery through there, it feels like. It feels really reluctant to get to the apex. Like I can feel it being understeery and it just ready to turn into snap oversteer, which is not a nice feeling. Well, we've got a big group ahead of us, and depending on how quickly we can finish this lap, we might have 2 laps to go. But we've really got to push. Because there's a big gaggle of cars up there. If I can get one, I can probably get 2 or 3. 53. Okay, we're going to have to improve on that. Because we're about 6 seconds off the best time in real life. Oh, I seem to take a big chunk of time out of it through the first chicane. 1.2 seconds into the gap. think I just have to be patient through the first level. Maybe brake a little bit earlier for the second one just to get the car settled. And then I can get on the power earlier and exit. So the gap is about 1.5 seconds, sorry. Not 1.2, 1.5. Well, I definitely have the measure of them through Parabolica. Right then, so if I'm really quick, I might be able to get 2 here. 51.7. Not bad, still can do better. Gotta go really deep on the brakes here. Right then, now we've got a chance. Can we pass 3 cars in 1 lap to snag a top 10? I don't know if I want to try it down into the second chicane. Yeah, it just wasn't close enough. Lost time there. Yeah, the cars ahead just seem a bit more settled through the second of the 2 Lesmos. But we're going to gain some time on them because we know we're quick through Ascari compared to the AI at the moment. I just don't want to catch up to them too quickly, so I've got nowhere to go. It's all single file through this part. There we go. Right. I'm going to try and stick my nose in potentially. Oh, he's going to try to do the same. Oh, that one puckered my butthole a bit. Oh, that was a move. That was a move. Oh. Well, there we go. That was enjoyable. I would have enjoyed it a lot more had it not basically removed all my wheel settings. Because like I said, like if I try and show you, like there getting real tight, there I'm starting to feel it, there I'm starting to feel it. So trying to get through some of the slower, tighter corners is a challenge, and especially like quick changes of direction. But Ascari's normally the one that catches me out when it comes to fast changes of direction, you know, losing the rear of the car. But it felt like I felt the tyres a lot more than I have in previous builds of the game. So I'm relatively happy with it overall. Once I get the wheel settings dialed, then I probably will be a lot happier with the game and the cars, so to speak. But yeah, overall, I'm going to give it a thumbs up. There's still a few things to work on. I did spy a couple of times, I think, where the position marker wasn't updating. I had that problem at Hungary, which I think was build 4, potentially. I mean, they're still going for it on the cooldown lap. Like, calm down, guys. The race is over. Maybe there's only a finite amount of sandwiches in the pit lane. It's like, quickly get there before somebody grabs all the sandwiches. Ha! No cheese and pickle for you guys. It's mine. Right then. So yeah, like I said, really enjoyable. If you haven't checked this out already and you haven't got the game or you haven't got this build, go check it out. It's pretty good. Do check your settings if you've had it previously. then make sure you check your wheel settings as well, just to make sure they're all dialed in, because mine feels very much out of whack at the moment. I'm going to have to work on it, but there we go, guys. That's the end of today's video, so thank you everybody so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, you would like to see more, then please let me know in the comments, and also hit that subscribe button and leave a like. Also, again, if you've played this version of the game, let me know in the comments, guys. Always happy to hear from you, and always happy to hear if you had any problems with it. Have you found any bugs with it that I haven't? Let me know. But once again, guys, thank you everybody so much for watching. Stay cool, and as always, I will catch you in the next video. Peace!